Dear students, welcome back once again. This is this session 13th of the human resource management. In this session that we are going to discuss objectives of human resource planning. In session 12, we discussed the meaning and definitions of human resource planning. After having knowledge of meaning and definition of human resource planning, let us discuss in detail of objectives of human resource planning. What are those objectives that we are going to discuss under human resource planning? Let us discuss one by one. Before I am going to start to say that objectives of human resource planning, let me clear one thing that any human resource management without having planning, I don't think that they will have a good number of production, and I don't think there is an effectiveness of management run by human resource manager. After preparing human resource planning, they must have a little bit of objective as well. Providing an objectives, on the basis of objectives, human resource manager may have that type of attitude, that type of behavior, and then similarities in thinking compared with employees of an organization done by that manager in a balanced way, particularly under human resource management. Okay, with this, let us start one by one. What are those objectives under human resource planning that we are going to study? Number one is estimate human resource requirements. What it is all about. Human resource requirements estimate of an organization to meet present and then future needs. That's it. The needs of present and then future under organization, what requirement need for human resource should be estimated from human resource manager. That employee what actually getting in a current scenario, either it may be the income, or it may be the payroll, or it may be the education issue, or it may be the health issue, or it may be the anything for that matter. That employee must require a little bit of basic amenities, what we may call in present scenario, and in future course of time what actually he needs. That type of calculation, that type of forecast, that type of estimation must be done by human resource manager under human resource planning, particularly which is the prime objective of human resource planning. Number second is cope with changes in business environment. This is the second objective of human resource planning, which we may say that without this, I don't think so that such types of environment is not appears there in the management. I don't think that planning will be worked out to get effectiveness in human resource management. Always human resource planning enables the organization to cope with the changes, to cope with the transfers, to cope with a little bit of traditional transfer to transitional transfer. These types of transformation is necessary in the management. You may take it many examples of competition of the other organization, other companies, and then technological changes. Say for example, if that industry using advanced technology and then this industry is using traditional technology, the production matters. The production of that industry, if it is reduced by using traditional using of technology, then there is no mean at all to compete in the international market. International market or the world market, if we are going to compete to taking of our products, yes, it is necessary to use or to have the technological changes must be important. And government regulations will always be very much consideration, because in every course of days or course of time, government, union government or state government are having their own regulations. Having the knowledge of government regulations, human resource planning will always thought by including an organization that there is a necessary of the technological changes, where there is a little bit of cope up with the changes in competition, will always serious issues have to be considered. These changes may impact the number and type of people required in the organization. This is what the planning is all about under human resource management. Why planning is necessary? Because there is, say for example, the one sector comparing to the other sector, the number of people is also important, because we need 2 people to work that work. If instead of that 2 people, 10 or 12 members are working there is no mean at all. Cost maximization is going to be increased. Maximization are going to be what do you call hyped up, and then minimization of the profit is obviously in front of the organization. These things should not be appeared in an organization. And then number three objective of human resource planning is to meet the needs of the enterprise. Human resource planning will help to avoid overstaffing and understaffing. This is the serious issue that burning out in many organizations, those who are situated in metropolitan cities like New Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai and Chennai. Take for example in Bangalore, in particularly in Whitefield, there are nearly many multinational corporations are situated there, and then knowing the fact of the burden of enterprise, at the same time they must have the knowledge of what type of enterprise we have to establish, and then what type of needs we have to have in enterprise to meet the help and then cooperation of planning, where there is a overstaffing and then understaffing is meant for human resource management. The planning is necessary to come up with all these problems. This is one of the best objective of human resource planning. Moving on to the next slide. Yes, there are other 3 objectives are there. The 4th objective is recruitment and selection. Human resource planning is a scientific process and ensure that good workers are available as and when it is required. Recruitment and selection, it is not a easy process of human resource management. If that organization or that company are going to make a proper planning, then recruitment and then selection process is easy for them. Human resource planning is a scientific process, as I said earlier, where there is ensure that good workers are available. Good workers available only through provide a training to them. Only to provide training and then capacity building, career development programs we have to be give while getting recruitment and then selection. After that, the human resource manager must make a plan to get these types of good workers to work there in their organization and in their companies, where there is availability of good workers when they required. That is also important. And then the fifth objective of human resource planning is maintaining production level. Maintaining production level is not a easy job. Once again, I am mentioning here because factors such as illness to employee, absenteeism affect. Illness and then absentee of employee totally will reduce the production of that organization, production of that company. We know that. Particularly in private sector, there is no alternative is there for employee. It will affect the production of goods, and human resource planning considers all these factors to arrive at optimum requirement human resources to maintain the production level as per plan. This is what the many thinkers in human resource management made their views. If production level should be maintained, there should be a little bit of illness and then absent should be reduced from the human resource manager. And then this reducing of illness and then reducing of absenteeism is only from making a proper plan, that to an optimum level. Last one is industrial relations. This is the last objectives of human resource planning, where there is an adequate number and type of employees based on the production plan. Will enable the organization to achieve the production targets. At the same time, the employee will be satisfied with their performance, leading to good relations between the employee and the management. This is also one challenging factor faced by human resource manager. With this objective, human resource manager is going to tackle and then balance the good relations between employee and then management, getting little bit of satisfaction and then moving towards maintain production level. This is the target of organization. These are all the 6 objectives that I mentioned. Number 1 is estimate human resource requirements. Number 2 is cope with changes in business environment. Number 3 is meet the needs of enterprises. And then number 4 is requirement and selection. Number 5 is maintaining production level. And the last one is to maintain relations, particularly in human resource management. All these material I followed with all these references that I mentioned in session 12. In session 13th also I followed all these references. Dear students, please follow these references to get more information, particularly for human resource planning objectives. I will come up with a new concept in the next session. Now, bye for now. Thank you. Thank you very much.